I'm really excited to share Affiliate Plus, all the cool things we're working on. So before we get into the demo, just really quickly about me. Once upon a time, for a reasonable amount of time, I was an affiliate marketer. I owned multiple websites. I've earned quite a bit um, through affiliate programs. And because I'm a developer, all programs look like coding problems to me. And I kind of wanted to just automate the admin tasks of affiliate marketing, which is how Lasso was born. It's since been 5 years. The response has been awesome. I've just been a ton of fun doing this. Now, we've kind of had this like grand plan of what we wanted to build from day one. And we're finally hooking in some of the final pieces. And Affiliate Plus was something that we really wanted to do from day one. And so what Affiliate Plus is essentially direct relationships with brands where you can get paid out an order of magnitude in most cases, or at least 3 to 5 times more than you would typically. When I ran my personal finance site, I remember there was an affiliate program that offered $80 commissions, which were amazing to me at the time. And as we got bigger, it turned out that the entire time we could have actually been earning $150 per conversion. And that would have made a meaningful change in our business, and how big the team could have been. And so the hope is that you can abstract some of those pieces with us. We can negotiate those relationships, and you can just earn more. So with that said, let me share my screen and we will jump into it. Okay. So you know us as the affiliate plugin, and that's kind of the increase your click-through rate by 88%, saving hours on automated link management. And the other pieces you might not know that we do, and I'll go over all of them today, are our analytics suite that we've called Performance. Your ability to get all of your alerts, revenue, and otherwise in your email, and your ability to earn 3 to 5 times higher commissions on Amazon. So this is Affiliate Plus. We've almost 300,000 products, over 2,000 brands. You could find pretty much anything on Amazon in here. And this is what it looks like an individual card. So for example, if you want to sell this diaper bag, this is just what it looks like on Amazon. If you want to sell that diaper bag, you would get 9% or $3.87 per sale. That is in addition to what you would earn on Amazon Associates. So Lasso helps you make sure that all your links have tracking IDs on them. Your tracking IDs will still work with these links. And so in this case, you would get your probably about 3% from Amazon and get paid by Amazon. And then you'd also get 9% paid to you by Lasso. So you still get your card effect with Amazon Associates, all that good stuff. It really should have essentially no effect on your existing Amazon earnings. You'll now just get bonus earnings on top of that. And we have pretty much everything you could possibly want in here. For example, we have a bunch of, I guess an example I like to give is meat thermometers. So thermometer, let's see, does that work? Did I spell it right? Yeah, I did spell it right. So we have meat thermometers. You may have something that looks like this. There are a million meat thermometers out there. They all basically are the same, probably come from the same factory in China. The only difference is your meat thermometer probably pays you 3%, and this one will pay you 13%. Or if you kind of add it together, 16%. So you really could magnify your Amazon earnings. We have a bunch of filters. You could, choose from specific brands if there's something you're looking for, or categories, filter on price, commissions, stuff like that. Obviously, you could search the catalog. We are using Stripe Connect to pay you. So I've already configured it, but it'll say configure payment if you haven't filled this out. And we will just deposit money right into your bank account via Stripe. But the cool thing is that we are now using AI to help make this super easy for you. And so uh, if you have an existing site, you already have a ton of Amazon links or whatever product links deployed out across your site, and you don't necessarily know which products you should start searching on Marketplace for. Like what are the opportunities? And so I just saw a question. Do you need a Stripe account? It'll work. It'll help you set it up automatically. There's a flow that you'll go through when you click this button, and we support all the places that Stripe supports, and they support many international locations. Um, so one of the cool things we've been doing lately, and this is my personal account, is we have performance. So all my Amazon Associates, Impact Share Sale, they're all integrated in to my Lasso dashboard. So I see all of my earnings. But the cool thing is, because we know these earnings, we're now able to compare the products that you are already selling with products that exist in our product marketplace, Affiliate Plus, and find opportunities where you could literally, in some cases, switch the exact same product for one that just is going to give you higher commissions. And so if you click on opportunities in our dashboard, and this requires you to add in your Amazon Associates integration. This runs against Amazon. You'll see my sites, which if we go to the other tab, I'm earning in the last 30 days about $1,000 on Amazon. Based on what I have sold on Amazon, Affiliate Plus has detected an additional $354 that I could earn if I move to these products, which would take my $1,000 in earnings and make it about $1,300 in earnings. So that's a pretty big jump. And let's dig into the pieces. So, for example, I have sold on one of my sites an Aurora Carver digital picture frame. And I know that I sold this one because it's 100% match. So I literally already sold this. And this is what I made selling it. So it's $149 product. I earned 4%. This is calculated based on what you actually earned. This exact product exists in Affiliate Plus. And if I were to literally click this button, it would go and upgrade my link to still include my tracking ID, but also tag Affiliate Plus, so that I would earn the 4% plus the bonus commission, which is 19%. So in this case, Affiliate Plus would pay you 15% on sales, and then you'd still get your 4% from Amazon. So instead of earning $6 in this case, I would have earned a little over $28. This is over a 30-day period, and so if the sales are consistent, that could be meaningful, revenue over the course of a year, and that's just for one product flipping. If this was not a good fit, or you didn't want to do it for whatever reason, you could hit dismiss, and then we'll just hide it from your opportunities. And if you see something like this and you're like, well, obviously I would want to always upgrade products that are identical to just earn more, you could just click this link or this button, and going forward, Lasso will automatically upgrade your link, so you will just earn more on exact matches. But not everything will be an exact match. For example, if we look at the second product, this product, apparently it's like a leg. I don't even know what this thing is. My team probably added in. But honestly, the AI found a match, and I think it's the exact same thing. This is a leg compression massager boot. This is like a massager boot. Let's look at it. This definitely looks like a blood circulation something. AI found this in our bonus catalog. So it's essentially the same product. It's not the exact same product, and so the AI determined that it's only 71% match. Some things that are different. The price is different. Obviously, the brand is different. The description, the title. So the AI only has a 71% degree confidence, which is still pretty good. Um, and then I can just generate a link. So if I clicked this right here, I could choose my tracking ID. So I'll put it under my Gift Lab one. I'll hit apply. And the link was created. And so if I go here, we now have a centralized link dashboard. And similar to what you're familiar with the plugin, you'll see our centralized link management, where we'll have created the link, added a bunch of attributes in addition to your tracking ID. And so you can then sync this with your sites. So we'll just deploy down to, getlasso.co. Let's do Gift Lab. Let's do getlasso.co. And this will automatically then sync down to your sites. And so you could add them into displays and things like that. You see the tracking IDs added here, in addition to a bunch of other tracking details. And that's it. And so you can go through our marketplace, find all of the products that you think are interesting and awesome. Either just do like get link, and we'll use the default tracking ID that you have set in your settings. So, and this would even work if you didn't have a tracking ID. So if you don't have a tracking ID, you can still earn from Amazon just via the Affiliate Plus Marketplace, which honestly, on its own, will already pay you a multiple more than Amazon would. So that's it. So we're working with what you have in your plugin. That stuff's syncing right up to our centralized link management. If you add in your Amazon Associates integration into our integrations, we'll pull in your Amazon revenue, so we can learn what products you're selling, and then we'll match it with our catalog. So it should hopefully be really easy for you to just turn on more revenue. So I'm going to take a look to see if there are any questions. Does this apply to Amazon Books or other products? It applies to anything that is currently in our marketplace. And so if you have a book, AI may recommend a related book. Books may not be the best example, but if we kind of look at opportunities here, I don't know. Apparently we have this, but we're also finding related products. So a quilt, or I guess a treasure. I'm really curious. What are we selling? That's like, all right. So this is not a great match. Are they the same size? Actually, they're probably about the same size. I mean, but this is stylistic. So I'd be like, I don't like this. So I'm just going to go dismiss this opportunity. I'm going to say doesn't meet my expectations. And I'm going to submit it. And the idea is that when you go, it basically will help train the model to be a little bit better and based on your expectations. So if we go back to questions, yes, I did say that you can use this with your Amazon Associates account. And so if you look at this example link right here, you can see that we have all of the tracking ID details from Amazon, so that you can get paid out a higher payout directly from the brand, in addition to tag equals my tracking ID, Gift Lab Code 20. So when I sell this, I will get credit in Amazon Associates and in Affiliate Plus. And if you were to go to analytics in the hub, you would see that represent itself as Amazon Affiliate Plus Network Lasso, and then you would also see it represent itself here. And so, let me see what other questions we have. Yeah, and so I saw someone said without Amazon Associates account, and yeah, you could totally just promote Affiliate Plus products and cut Amazon Associates out completely. You do not need to add a tracking ID. If you do have an account, you can earn an additional 3 whatever percent, which I think is awesome, and you should if you could. But if, I don't know, you got kicked out of the Amazon Associates program, or whatever the reason is, you're just starting out, you're in a country they don't support, or I don't know, you could just do it through Lasso's Affiliate Plus. So the idea is you'll be able to sell on Amazon regardless of their Amazon Associates feelings about you. Can we end up linking to a more expensive version of the same product? Yeah, absolutely. And in an example where, let's say it's a shoe, and there are multiple sizes for the shoe and multiple colors. If you link to one of them and the person winds up buying a different color, you will still get Amazon Associates credit, and you will still get Affiliate Plus credit. So if it's within the same product, display, I guess it would look like this. You will get credit. But then if, say, that the person goes, I don't know, to hunting, and they buy something in hunting, you will at least get Amazon Associates credit for that. So you'll still get your tracking ID credit. It's just if you sell a specific product that's in the Affiliate Plus catalog, then you'll get the bonus as well. And so, yes, if you flip the merchant, that would work. And so in the first example, where we were looking in opportunities for the leg compression one, we would flip the merchant. I think that's the biggest difference. So this one, let's go back to, this is Life Pro versus Fit King. And I think Fit King was the original, and Life Pro, I mean, it looks like the display is a little different than this display, but it's essentially the same product. And honestly, this one has 205 ratings. This is 599, 4.6, 4.3. It's like the same thing. It probably comes from the same factory. So yeah, and what you would do in your Lasso dashboard is you would just take your Amazon link and you would just replace it. So I could show you how we would do it if we were in Lasso. The same way you would do it for any Amazon product you were updating. You would just go to your link here, and you would just update this link, and it would update in those 2 locations. It would just update across your site everywhere. And if the image was different, so if let's find a different Movado women's one, just for the sake of argument. Let's see. Whatever. It doesn't even need to be for women. This is a cool one. So if we go here and we just update the URL, it doesn't matter what URL arguments are in there, what tracking ID, if it's an Affiliate Plus or not. Lasso will then still go out to the 2 locations where it's at, update it in those 2 locations, update your displays, your images. You might need to fix the title a little bit like that. But the idea is that the brand you're selling from doesn't matter, and Lasso doesn't care. We're going to help you kind of coordinate all the pieces so you just earn more and identify where we think you could earn more. I'm going to take a look at the questions. So yeah, the bonus, let's see, start answering. The bonus comes from Lasso. So you will go into our marketplace, which is free to sign up for. You could sign up just directly from our homepage if you don't already have, if you don't already have a Lasso account. Where is it? And you just click, it'll say configure payment right here. And you'll just fill out some details. It's just like the typical know your customer stuff. Make sure you're not a terrorist. Stripe supports a ton of countries. Stripe connect countries. These are the countries that it's supported in. So a bunch of them, a lot of countries, most of Europe, definitely Asia, South America. So yeah, our goal is to take the negotiation, out of your hands. You don't want to do that. Which, by the way, you could always make the relationships yourself, whether it's with any merchant. We're going to start adding other merchants that aren't even on Amazon into Affiliate Plus as well. You can make direct relationships with them. Like we're cool with that. We work with every affiliate program that we are aware of. The core of Lasso and our kind of marching orders are the same. You guys, publishers, creators, are our North Star. We're here to make you more money. If we can get you higher payouts and make it super easy, handle like the admin, compliance, whatever, like we want to do it. But if you change your mind, do you want to do it? Like, absolutely. Um, could you describe your business model that makes this work? So the brands pay us. The brands pay us monthly for the option to even have access to your eyeballs, and so they are paying to be added into this marketplace, and they are paying to be potentially recommended against competing products. These companies know that they can pay more and are willing to pay more for sales. The other interesting piece that kind of enables this business model, there's something called the Amazon Attribution Program, and it's how sellers are able to track if their Facebook ads they're running or their Google ads are running are converting. And so that's how kind of the tracking of Affiliate Plus works. And rankings for sellers on Amazon are driven more by externally linked sales than within the marketplace. So it makes sense because if you're already on Amazon and you look for a meat thermometer, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. If you look for a meat thermometer, Amazon already had you as a customer, so they're sending the sale. But if you ran a Facebook ad and clicked and bought on Amazon, that's additive to Amazon. And so Amazon is crediting sellers 10% of revenue that they generate on Amazon for everything that runs through the Amazon Attribution Program. So if you see a payout in the Affiliate Plus marketplace where it is 10%, it is essentially free for the seller to put their product up there and pay you a bonus, which is why there's like so many people up there. So it's a no-brainer for the seller, and it's honestly a no-brainer for you guys. It's kind of like a win-win-win. And then for us to onboard them into the marketplace and blah blah blah, the seller pays us a fee, but you still make like an F load more. Next question is, are all sourced by Lasso or also aggregated from other similar? We include every single product that has sponsorship that we are aware of. And so there is at least one other big marketplace that is out there. 100% of their products are also an Affiliate Plus. We also plug into all the marketplaces that we're aware of, and there are also deals where they're just coming directly to us because truth be told, there are more publishers behind Lasso than the other platforms. And I think that we'll be able to continue to grow this quicker than they can. Any other questions? So that's why it's able to work. It's incentives driven by Amazon, so it's not even really a cost for a lot of the merchants. Yeah. Anything else? All right. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to watch and listen. And I'm going to be looking to maybe do this weekly. So if you have other questions, want to see other things, we'll be showing off stuff much more frequently. Yeah, attend. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Yes. Sorry. And to answer the last one that came in, we are working with really large retailers. I can't say specific names, but I would say that within the next 30 or 60 days, you would say the who's who of who you care about is in here. We do have deals inked already with some larger companies like Chewy. You'll see their stuff kind of show in the marketplace soon. Um, the idea is we're just going out and we're negotiating the rates. We also see what people in our network are getting higher rates, so we literally know what to ask for, and we're just taking it, and then we're just going to offer it to everyone. So think of it as kind of democratizing this. But again, thank you guys for attending, and I will see you in the next one.